Hey Google, open the garage door. There you go, that's the garage door opening. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Travel and Fun. Another interesting video, but this is not a travel video, it's a tech video. And the reason I'm doing this is very interesting because this is kind of binding tech with something that it's not compatible for. Yeah, and this one is regarding garage door openers. So our house has a garage which has a vertically sliding garage door gate, and how easy it would be to kind of say, hey Google, open the garage, and it opens, and ask it to close and it closes. Or maybe if you have a smartwatch and just go here and open the door. There you go. So this video is all about automating your garage door. Let's get right into it. So for this process, for automating the garage door, I researched through quite some things. The reason why initially I wanted to automate the garage door is not because I'm lazy. It's because of the difficulty that we face here with the weather. So my garage is actually disconnected from my house. So you don't have a direct entry from the garage into the house. So you have to come out and then get into the house. But that is still not solved. But the main thing is when you're coming from outside with your car, you stop outside, either you have to get down or I have to ask Anaka to get down and go inside and open the garage door, and then you have to keep pressing that button, or then the remote didn't work actually. It's a very old school garage. So you have to keep the button pressed, and the button is on the door opener, on the motor unit of this door opener. So you have to keep it pressed and wait there until the door opens. So that was a little straining, and especially during bad weather, like when it's very windy, rainy or snow, you would directly want the door to open, then you get in, and then at least you can stay there until the rain subsides. So this is what I have achieved with this automation of the garage door opener, and it could have been very easy if it was a very compatible garage door, but this one that I have is from Valport. It's a local Danish company who did this garage. So our house is also an old one, so this garage is also quite old. So this was done quite some years back. So it's a non-compatible device, but all devices, electronic devices, do follow some standards, and we make use of those standards to crack this code. And for that, what I'm using is this device called Meross. If you see, Meross. So it actually works with Alexa, Apple HomeKit, Google Home, and SmartThings. So it's actually very interesting. So let's get straight into it on how I did it. It's a very small device, and the cost is around 280 kroner. So that's roughly 3,500 rupees Indian money. Yeah. So let's get straight into it. So as you see here, this is my garage here, and that's the garage door from the inside. And you can see it's a very old school motor unit that I have. It has some physical buttons here for up, down, set and code, and some output terminals here. And the device that I'm talking about here is this one here called Meross. Yeah, this is a device that comes in the box. So this device actually automates your non-smart garage door. So there are a couple of things that comes in the box. So the main component is this main unit that is actually the smart thing, and then it has this control wire, the red and black control wire that goes all around, and this control wire is actually powering the sensor. So you can see this black wire that runs around here, and that's actually powering the sensor. So I've put it behind the rails here, and you can see there's a small black device over there. That's the sensor. So that's the sensor. So please make sure that the sensor, it has two contacts. Yeah, so one is coupled to this wire and the other one is a freestanding contact. So make sure that these sensor parts are not very far apart, because this is what tells you that your garage door is open or closed. What I've done is I have stuck it down with a nano tape, a two-side nano tape. So the most interesting part is here where you have to identify the terminals on your motor unit. So I had these 4 terminals which are 24 volts, PE, ground and a PB. So through some quick research, because the main thing was I didn't have a manual for this thing, and I asked the manufacturer. I contacted them by email and by phone and asked them for a manual, and I also asked them if we can fix the garage door, because it actually got stuck in between, and then we had to manually open and close the garage door with its pull lever, so which was very straining. But then they sent me an email saying that, oh, this is something that will cost you, and per hour cost and so on, they charged an exorbitant price, which I didn't want to. And that's when I got this into my mind. So the main thing is it didn't have a manual. So what I did is I just emailed them, asked them if you can just send me your manual, because it's not publicly available. Usually when you buy things online or if you get stuff, you should have manuals either on your website, or you should be able to kind of go to their website and then download the manual from there. But then they were quite good enough, the Valport guys. They did send me the manual, and I just got an electrical diagram for this motor unit, and I saw the functions of these 4 output terminals that I just showed you. So the terminal that says PB and the ground, so that's actually a positive terminal and a ground terminal. So this Meross kit, it comes with a short wire, a test wire, a very small one. So it's actually meant for that. So you can simply short these control signals and see if the garage door opens and closes with that. But you have to be very, very careful doing that. Only if you know to read electrical drawings and diagrams, only then you should go for that, because I am an electrical engineer myself. I know what it means. So I know that these were the right terminals to short. If you short the wrong terminals, you could actually bring down the complete motor unit, and then you will have to get a new one. That would be way more expensive. Please don't do that. So if you know to read electrical drawings and diagrams, then go for it. So I actually shot these 2 terminals, and I saw that, oh, these are the ones, then these were the right ones that is opening and closing the garage door. And then let's go to the next step. And then what you see here is the control wire that actually goes to those 2 terminals, the PB and ground. And these wires are responsible for actually opening and closing your garage door. You just have to wire them in, put your sensors in place, and you're ready. And then with the Meross app, you just have to configure this device with your Wi-Fi. And the Meross app is actually very much self-explanatory, so you can actually go through the steps mentioned in there to configure it with your Wi-Fi, and it actually connects with a 2.4 gigahertz connection. So make sure that you enable showing up the SSID in your Wi-Fi networks platform. So that's all about it, and now I'll show you how it also works with Google Home. And it's the same way it works with Apple HomeKit, because I have Google Home set up everywhere inside the house. So I usually use Google Home for everything, for my lights and everything, and also for this one. So let's see. But with Google Home, it actually asks for an additional security, because it shouldn't be anyone can come from outside and then they can say, hey Google, open the garage door, and then they can access the car. So Google doesn't want to do it, and I like that feature actually. So it asks for a PIN. So you have to set up that PIN in the Meross app, and then when you say the PIN, Google opens the garage door. So let's see that. So right now I'm inside our bedroom where the Google Home speaker is also set up. So let's say, hey Google, open the garage door.
Can I have your PIN? All right, opening the garage door.
There you go. That's the garage door opening. But it doesn't require the PIN for closing, so that's a good thing. So it only needs it for opening. So once it opens up, let's see how it closes. Hey Google, close the garage door.
Got it. Closing the garage door.
So there are also a couple of caveats to this. So you need to adjust the door opening and closing times in the Meross app correctly, else because Google or like Google Home, Apple Home, or the device itself, it assumes a default timer like 15 seconds to close and open the door. So you have to actually test how long does it take for your door to open and close, and put that in the app, so that the app doesn't say that your door is obstructed because it exceeds the closing time. So that's about automating your garage door. It's a short video, and the reason I did this video is because I felt it very interesting. It's a DIY thing, and once again I'm saying, don't mess up with the electronics. Do that only if you are qualified to do that, or if you know about it. Else please contact the manufacturer of your motor unit, and they'll let you know, if they can, they'll let you know where you can access these terminals, or else you will have to get it done from someone outside. But this one is, I did this video especially because I did it with a non-compatible device. So you can go to Meross website, and they do show you a list of devices that are compatible with theirs, where I didn't have mine, which is Valport. But then I came across this interesting technique, and it worked. So hope you guys like this video, and just put down in the comments or send me an email or contact me on Instagram to know more on how I did it, and if you need some more details. But that's all from me for today. I'll catch you guys in the next one with another video. See you guys until then. Bye bye.